trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you.
All aboard! Welcome back to Rocky Railway. I'm Julian and I'm your conductor on this amazing virtual VBS adventure. Allow me to introduce some of our choo-choo crew. First off, we have our favorite friend, Miss Amanda.
Oh my goodness, hi guys, hi Mr. Julian.
Hey, Miss Amanda. Nice.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad to see you. I can't see anything, but I'm so happy to see you all.
Thank you, Miss Amanda, for joining us. Now we have Mr. CJ.
Whoop, whoop. Hey guys, look at my Mr. CJ, you look so small.
I can't even see you. Give me those.
Wow. Well, we are so excited to help you guys sing, have fun, and learn how Jesus' power pulls us through every single day. Let's sing our theme song, Your Power Will Pull Us Through.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. We stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Trusting in you. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you.
Here at Rocky Railway, we're imagining what it would be like to travel by steam train through the mighty, majestic Rocky Mountains. Those mountains go from way up in Canada all the way down through New Mexico. And that makes me wonder something. If you went to the Rockies, what would you do there?
You mean
Right.
like us actually going
Yeah,
there?
like if we really went there, what would we do?
Boy, no. I would go camping, with a nice cabin, with the bears out there, so I'm still camping on a nice resort with pools and kayaks.
That's
and
not
all the
camping.
nine, with AC. No?
That's not camping. Camping is like
But
fire
there's
pits.
bears. There's
s'mores.
bears. Well, we're
you
still
can't
gonna
forget
have
that.
that.
And
There's be a
mosquito
nice
bug spray.
fire pit with a screened-in little section out.
Is there a hot tub?
So
Yeah,
you
exactly.
want to go on
Oh.
vacation to the Rocky Mountains and stay in a resort? Yes. What would you do, Mr. Julian?
Well, great question. I love hiking and exploring, so I would choose to hike the Rocky Mountains. Maybe not too high because it gets a little scary, but a few feet.
I think that I would do I would really camp, like in a tent.
Wow, I am offended.
Hopefully not next to any bears,
Yes.
but I might go hiking and take some trails, go on the
Yeah.
scenic trails and stuff and take lots of
Okay.
pictures. It would be
Sounds
fun.
fun.
There are a lot of things that we can do in the mountains and on a train.
Choo-choo.
And if we were all on a train heading to the Rocky Mountains, we would all have one thing in common.
We're super
Waiting for it.
cool. No, that's just
Wait
me.
for it.
We don't all have shoes on.
Guys, we'd all be going the same direction.
Oh, you're so smart.
That makes sense.
I wonder what else we would have in common. I have an idea. Huddle up with your family right now and take 1 minute to see if you can come up with 5 things your family has in common. Like maybe you all ate the same thing for breakfast, or you're all wearing shoes with laces, or maybe no shoes. We will do the same thing right here, and then we're going to make a train whistle sound when the time is up. Does that sound good?
Sounds
Sweet.
good.
All right, ready? Go.
Oh, I only got 1 week. All right, see, God made each of us different, but I am sure you found a lot of ways that you and your family are all alike. Let's sing a song about Jesus' awesome power.
Would you do service for Jesus, your King? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you live daily His praises to sing? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Would you do service for Jesus,
Grace kids, everywhere we go, Jesus' power pulls us through, no matter what twists and turns life has in store. Let's try something.
Here you go.
Well, thanks, Mr. CJ. You're always prepared.
You're welcome.
We will imagine that this balloon is you. You are full of joy and gladness and good things like being at VBS. But wait, you guys don't look very full of happy stuff. Why don't you guys stand up and put your arms out so you're shaped more like this balloon?
Well, what is this song?
Like this?
Yeah, just like that.
This doesn't make
Is
me
this supposed to make us happy?
Oh, well, there's another part.
Oh.
My arms are tired.
I'm sorry. I want you
Can
to
you go faster, please?
I want you to call out some things that fill you with happiness right now.
The beach!
Video games.
Nice job. And kids at home, you guys
That
can do
makes
this
me
too.
happy.
Right.
Now, those things are pretty awesome, but unfortunately, life isn't always full of all these happy things. We sometimes may feel sad. We might get discouraged. And some days we may feel like there's just no hope at all. That's why I'm so glad that Jesus' power gives us hope.
Trust Jesus.
Jesus doesn't just fill us with happy things. Jesus' power is deeper and stronger than that. Here's what the Bible says. So be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. Jesus' power does this in all of us.
I'm coming, Julian. I'm coming.
Very
I got a
nice.
present for you.
A
Thank
present?
you.
Yeah, you threw your last one away, so
Oh,
I'll give you
perfect.
one. And it's tied this time.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
and remember guys, Jesus' power gives us hope.
Trust Jesus!
And with hope, our hearts can fly.
Oh.
Look at that.
Nice.
Try to remember today's Bible point, Grace Kids.
Each day, we will learn a new Bible verse that goes with our Bible point. Today's Bible verse comes from the book of Psalms, chapter 21, verse 24. It says, so be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. We want you to work hard to remember today's Bible point. Jesus' power gives us hope.
Trust Jesus.
God always helps us to be strong, and He will always give us courage, even when things in our lives might seem hopeless.
All week long, we will continue to get to know some surprising Bible memory buddies who will help us remember our Bible points. All our buddies are animals that you might find somewhere in the Rocky Mountains. Let's take a look at tonight's Bible buddy. Her name is Ava.
Glad you're back on track at Rocky Railway. Wow, the first day just flew by, didn't it? I'm Ava, a red-tailed hawk. You can find me and my family members all over North America. We're everywhere. Even though we live all across North America, you may not see me in your backyard. Well, unless you don't have any neighbors. We like to live in wide open spaces where we can soar over treetops, grass, and water looking for food. You might say that red-tailed hawks are faithful friends. When we find a mate, we stay together for life. My fine feathered friend and I build our nest together and care for our chicks together. We're an excellent team. I'm happiest way up in the sky. That's why I build my nest at the tallest point I can find. Some hawk nests have been spotted as high as 120 feet off the ground. That's as high as a human tower of 20 tall crew leaders. My nest might be at the tip top of a tree, or even on the top of a building or a telephone pole. That gives me a bird's eye view of what's around, food, friends, or animals that might want to hurt us. Ah, I love soaring with my big, beautiful wings. They're more than 3 feet across, you know. God gave me just what I needed to catch the wind and just fly. Up here, you see things differently. Stuff that seemed big seems smaller. Things that seemed harder look much easier. A path that looks like a dead end, hey, I can see a way out. A fresh perspective can put the wind under your wings and give you the strength to keep going. Sometimes I spot you humans with my sharp hawk eyes, and you look a little down. Do things seem impossible? Scary? Hopeless? Maybe you need a fresh perspective. Maybe you need to see things Jesus' way, with hope. Jesus is stronger than anything. He has a plan for everything. You can have strength, courage, and hope. The Bible encourages us with these words. So be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. Jesus' power gives us hope. So trust Jesus.
When you see Ava, remember that Jesus' power gives us hope.
Trust Jesus.
Let's sing a song called We Can Trust Him. Stand up and join us.
If there's one thing we can count on, it's that God will never let us down, and we can trust everything He does. He keeps His promises, we know, because, yeah, the word of the Lord holds true. We can trust Him, we can trust Him, yeah, the word of the Lord holds true. We can trust Him, we can trust Him, yeah. Oh, yeah. If there's one thing we can count on, it's that God will never let us down, and we can trust everything He does. He keeps His promises, we know, because, yeah, the word of the Lord holds true. We can trust Him, we can trust Him, yeah, the word of the Lord holds true. We can trust Him, we can trust Him. Yeah, the word of the Lord holds true. We can trust Him, we can trust Him. Yeah, the word of the Lord holds true. We can trust Him, we can trust Him, we can trust Him, we can trust Him.
Boys and girls, I was wondering if anyone has seen Locomotive Larry. Yesterday, he was here and he had that big issue with the boulder being in the way, but luckily, Jesus' power was able to help us fix that. So hopefully he comes again for tonight's VBS. He said,
see here. Julius!
Julian, hey Larry Locomotive, how's it going?
Whoa.
Oh,
My name is Locomotive,
Locomotive.
Larry.
isn't that what I said?
No, you said Larry Locomotive.
Oh,
It
that's-
is so important to get someone's name correct. You don't want to pronounce anyone's name wrong, Julius.
Julian.
That is something you should never do to
yeah,
a friend.
that might annoy someone, you know?
Yeah.
I get it.
Do you get it?
I promise I get it.
Julius, I would never call you by the wrong
Julian,
name.
Locomotive Larry.
There you go.
I won't do that again.
There you go. Now,
How's it going?
It's going all right. I got to be honest. You know, the train's up and running. Everything's good here. But there's another problem.
Another problem.
Another problem.
Another one.
You know, I shared with you yesterday about how trains have to run on tracks. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I remember that.
And so I figured I would bring my textbook along to show you a little more about what I learned in train school.
Yeah, can I read? Do you mind if I read the title? It's hard to
Absolutely.
see. Yeah.
Go ahead and read it.
Okay. Power panel coloring books. Training.
The textbook.
Oh,
Textbook.
text.
Yeah,
Text.
textbook.
Okay, so it has a lot of text
Textbook.
in it.
Yeah, lots of text in it. I'll
Okay,
show you an
I see.
example.
Yeah.
See, here's our issue.
Okay.
See, train tracks are supposed to have the train that looks like this.
Oh.
The train that's on the tracks.
Right. With the little circle.
But our issue today is our train is looking a little like this one.
Oh, it's a little crooked.
The train is a little crooked, is off the tracks. See, when the boulders fell yesterday,
Right.
they damaged the train tracks. And my train can't travel and get the M&Ms up the mountain
Right.
without being on tracks that
Oh,
work.
the M&Ms. Break me off a piece of that M&M. Is that the jingle?
No. That one is break me off a piece of that almond joy.
That's right.
Yeah.
No wonder. I don't really like almonds, so I don't eat those much.
I
So
figured
that makes
as
sense.
much. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Taylor and Julian.
Hey!
I'm so happy to see you guys
hey, Marissa.
again. Hey.
Carissa, is that right?
Marissa.
Marissa.
Are you all still hungry? I don't
No.
understand.
Ma.
Say Ma.
Your mom? Your
Ma.
mother? Carissa's mother? I don't understand. And you called me that Taylor name again. My name is Locomotive Larry.
You guys are not fooling me.
What?
You are Taylor. Your wife is my friend. Her name is Lisa. There's like, you guys have a cute little baby. Gemma. Yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
Who's Gemma?
She's a cute little baby.
Oh,
girl.
nice.
Yeah.
I'd like to meet her.
She's very cute.
Yeah,
You
I don't know. I am Locomotive Larry. I know everything about trains. I'm a train expert.
He went to train college.
This isn't. I think
Train?
you have me confused with the wrong person.
Train college.
Yeah, train college. Carissa, I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but I think you're a little off track with who
Good one,
I am.
That was a good
Yeah, that was a good
Thank
one.
you, thank
Taylor
you.
Brown is definitely not that funny.
No, not even close. He's not.
So I heard you guys talking about almond joys, and I
Yes.
just wanted to tell you that almonds are my favorite snack.
Oh, good to
So,
know.
if anybody wants to get me some almonds,
Nice.
I would love it. Especially up in the mountains like this.
Right,
It's beautiful.
yeah.
Carissa, when I go
Marissa.
to the Wawa next,
There you go.
I'll grab you some almonds.
Great idea.
I'm happy to.
Great idea.
Ham hoagie, extra tomato, right?
Hold
Oh.
the tomato.
Hold the tomato.
careful
Like hold
with that
it.
one.
No,
Like, don't put it
throw
on
it
there.
in the garbage. Tomato.
I love tomatoes.
Can't even see it.
Carissa, I'll get you almonds though.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry.
Marissa.
Yeah, I said that.
Marissa.
Yeah, Ma. Say hello to your mother for me, Carissa.
Thanks, Marissa.
She's such a nice gal.
She's really nice.
I wonder who
She's
this
so
Taylor
nice.
fellow is, though.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Huh.
Not as cool,
Well, definitely
but
not.
he's a good guy.
No, it doesn't sound like it.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so I have to get these M&Ms up the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what's happening. If I don't get the M&Ms up the mountain,
Mm-hmm.
people are going to be mad at me. And if people are mad at me, they're going to yell at me. And if people yell at me, I'm going to cry.
Mm-hmm.
And if I cry, then I'm going to keep crying. And if I keep crying, I'm going to get really sad. And if I get really sad, I'm going to cry again. And if I cry again,
okay,
I'm going to...
look. I think I get it. Calm down a little bit. Take a deep breath.
It all just feels so hopeless right now, Julius. How am I supposed to
Julian.
get this train, how am I supposed to fix the tracks, get the train going again? I don't see how it's going to happen.
Well, you know what? Tonight at VBS, we're talking about how Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. Can I try to help you a little bit, see if I can make you feel better?
I mean, do you know how to fix a train track?
I don't really know much about train tracks, but I know a lot about Jesus' power giving us hope, so I thought I'd give it a try.
Okay,
Okay.
I guess.
Here's what I want you to do. You're going to pretend a little bit. Okay?
I love pretending.
Perfect. I want you to close your eyes.
Are you going to do something to me?
I won't tickle you, I promise.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
always my worst fear.
Yes, close your eyes.
Okay.
And maybe step up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of
Right
steer
here?
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, pretend you're the conductor, right?
Ooh, like of a band?
Not that kind of conductor, the conductor of a train.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
And you are, I guess, driving the train, right?
Driving
Okay.
the train.
And you're on the train tracks. You hear the soft hum of the chugga chugga.
Chugga, chugga, choo, choo.
Nice job. And you hear the shrill whistle of your train.
Ooh, I hear it.
Yes, can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay. Now you're going on the tracks.
Whoa!
Oh, I won't go too fast.
Okay, thank you.
Now there's a hill coming up.
Woo!
Nice job. Oh, watch out for the deer! Just kidding. Just kidding.
That was scary.
Okay. Now you see another train going by.
Hello!
Hey, and you can see the conductor. You already said hi. Perfect. All right, there are some trees and birds. Are you just picturing being on a train?
This is amazing.
Isn't this
Julius,
nice?
I feel so calm.
And relaxed, right?
Yeah.
Julian, by the way. All right, now open your eyes. Open your eyes.
It feels like there's just so much hope.
Do you feel a
I
little better?
feel like anything is possible right
Anything?
now. Anything.
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 Like reciting the model train number?
Well, of course, the model Q7XRZ737 Series 5.
That's exactly what I thought it was.
Yeah, of course.
Nice job.
Of course.
Yeah. So again, Jesus' power gives us hope. When we feel like we're down and everything's going wrong, we always have Jesus to look up to.
And it makes sense to hope in someone that will never let us down.
You're right.
I can feel the hope that Jesus gives me, even when it comes to fixing these train tracks,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem impossible.
Not impossible. They'll get fixed eventually.
Julius, you're
Julian.
always such a big help.
Well, thank you.
I'm grateful to have a friend like you.
Oh, I'm grateful I have you as a friend.
You know, all this pretending and all
Mm-hmm.
this, waving and train riding, it's gotten me a little hungry.
Oh, I'm sure.
So I'm going to head over to the Wawa.
Good idea.
Ham hoagie, hold the tomato.
tomato.
You got it.
Yeah, don't forget to get the almond joy from Marissa.
The almonds, do you want anything?
You know what? I would love, after talking about candy, I would love a Snickers bar.
How much are those?
I'm trying to think, maybe 90 cents?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Julius, air high five.
Julian,
Always a pleasure.
locomotive, always.
Bye, Julius!
Have a good one, Julian. All right, boys and girls, let's sing another song.
I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. Let's do it all again right now. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop.
Hey everybody, I'm Miss Stacy, and it's time for me to share today's Bible story with all of you. In today's Bible story, we will learn about a man who sometimes felt powerless and without any hope, just like we can feel at times. Today's Bible story comes from the book of Acts, and it's about a man named Paul. After Paul became a follower of Jesus, he was determined to share the good news of Jesus everywhere he went. Sometimes that didn't go so well for him, and he was thrown in prison. There were hard things that Paul had to endure, and many times Paul felt powerless, as you will soon see. So, have a seat and listen and watch to this story of Paul and how he encouraged others in a storm and shipwreck. Paul was on trial before King Agrippa. When it came time for him to tell his story, he talked about Jesus instead. He told King Agrippa about Jesus and about why he believed Jesus was the Son of God. When he was done, the king asked Paul, "Are you trying to turn me into a Christian too?" King Agrippa decided that Paul must go to Rome to speak with Caesar. He would sail on a big ship with other prisoners. The prisoners were put on a boat, and they sailed across the open sea. They sailed along slowly for many days. After a lot of time had passed, the sailing had become dangerous, so Paul gave them a warning.
Men, I can see that this trip is going to be really dangerous. We're going to lose everything on our boat, even our own lives. We are in danger. Listen to my words. What I say is true.
Whatever.
But they didn't listen to what Paul said. Instead, they followed the advice of the captain and the ship's owner.
This man's a fool. He is not an all-knowing captain like me. Are you going to listen to the words of a prisoner? Come on, man. Let's sail through this storm.
Yeah!
The harbor wasn't a good place for ships to stay during winter, so most of the people decided they should sail on. Shortly after they had set out, a strong wind blew. It had the force of a hurricane. The ship was caught by the storm and tossed to and fro. The storm lasted for 3 days, and the sailors used every trick they knew to secure the ship and survive the hurricane-forced winds and waves. The ships took a very bad beating from the storm. Some people gave up all hope of being saved.
Oh, this ship will surely sink! We are gonna make it!
I've lost all hope! Men, you must listen to me. You must be brave and continue to have faith in God, and it will happen just as God told me.
I don't listen to you, I listen to my captain! Only the captain!
God's message of hope was conveyed through Paul to the sailors and other prisoners. When daylight came, they saw a bay with a sandy beach. They didn't recognize the place, but they decided to run the ship onto the beach if they could.
I know what to do. All is not lost. Let's run this ship into the beach.
So they headed for the beach. But the ship hit a sandbar and got stuck. The back of the ship was broken to pieces by the pounding of the waves.
Man, we're surely going to sink now! We aren't gonna make it! The back of the ship is in pieces!
I've lost all hope again!
The sailors were afraid that the prisoners would escape, and they thought about killing them. But the captain wanted to save Paul's life, so he kept the sailors from carrying out their plan and ordered those who could swim to jump overboard first and swim to land.
Paul, I'm going to save your life. You are very wise, and what you have said seems to be correct and has given us hope. Sailors, you all jump overboard and swim to land. It will be the only way we'll make it. The rest of you hang on to boards and other pieces of the ship. You should be able to get to shore.
Guard!
Hold on to that, Paul.
Everyone did as they were told, and all reached land safely.
Hooray!
We can all learn a lot from Paul's story. I mean, think about it. In many ways, Paul was powerless in the stormy sea. He didn't have any experience as a sailor. He was being held as a prisoner. And of course, he couldn't stop the crashing waves and howling winds. But Paul did have Jesus' power on his side. In the same way, you might sometimes feel powerless through life's storms. The world can seem turbulent, dark, and confusing. Bad news crashes over us, and fear blows us right off our feet, leaving us feeling hopeless. Yet God promises to strengthen us with his power, and we can trust that God's promises are true. Just like Paul, we have Jesus' power on our side. Today we celebrate that truth, and we know that Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus.
All right, Grace Kids, it is almost time for you and your families to dive into your at-home activities. We have so much fun in store for your families tonight. You will need some permanent markers besides what is packed in your bags. So grab those fancy Grace Kids bags and get ready for some fun.
Woo!
Thanks, Mr. CJ.
You're welcome. Today, you will be making your own Frisbee to then use for some fun family games. Be careful and have fun as you learn to always have hope.
Once your Frisbee is made, you'll get to have some good old-fashioned fun playing some games with your family. But you might want to head outside for one of these games.
Hey, be sure to let us know who wins, the kids or the parents.
I'm voting kids.
The old people or the young people by posting on our Grace Kids Facebook page using the hashtag #GraceLovesFamilies. As you play these games together tonight, remember, Jesus' power gives us hope.
Trust Jesus.
Let's sing one more song, friends, before we go.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life
We are so excited for you to have some great family time tonight. Don't forget to eat some dinner, play some games together, and then join us again right here at 7:30 to wrap up VBS Day 2. See you later. Have fun.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope.